What up, Charm City Bourbon crew in the building? That's your boy Eric.
And your boy Steve B.
Today we trying to figure out, is the taste worth the chase?
Or is the chase worth the taste? However you want to say it.
Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. So look, we got a Stagg. We got a Stagg here. And you know, the Stagg should be about $75, $80. But the way people chase it, that thing's selling for $180 easily.
Yep.
I'm not willing to pay that. I'm not willing to pay that. Somebody, I think, is willing to pay it.
Yeah, so you know, it's funny because at the 180 price, I almost avoided it. But then I ended up at a liquor store and I was able to get it for 150. And at 150,
at 150, I would get it at 150.
Yeah.
I'd pay the 150. You see, it's not a fresh crack. So he's obviously been into it. Do you think it's worth it from your point of view?
Yeah. So I mean, let's think about it. I would say, yeah, at 150, it's pretty damn close, right? There's not very much that I've tasted that I've said I would go $200 for, right? But when you think about what the MSRP is typically for that bottle, which is probably anywhere from what, $60 to $80,
about $60, $80.
Yeah, so it's 125 proof. At the 150, I didn't feel like I got cheated. So let's taste it and see what your thoughts are.
And this is the 25C. So this is the winter release from this year. This is this year's bottle. So I mean, it's the most recent release. I don't know. I got my doubts. I've had Stagg one time. And the only Stagg I ever had was back when it was Stagg Jr. And I thought it was good, but it was damn near another bourbon. So
yeah, I mean, it's hard to, when you think about it, is there anything that you can think of that you have tasted that you go, oh yeah, that's a $200?
See, and that's the thing. Yeah. I'm not even a year into the bourbon journey, and I've tasted some bottles that were kind of expensive, but nothing I ever tasted to me said, well, I would pay $200 for this.
Right.
I haven't tasted anything to say I need to pay that for this. So let's try this one and see what it is. I never had this before, so.
Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and give it a try.
It smells good.
What it smell like?
Smell like a $65 bottle. smell like a never bottled bourbon I've had before.
You know, the funny thing is, I love Buffalo Trace products, and everything gives me that Buffalo Trace smell to it, right? So I'm still getting that little bit of oaky smell.
You smell oak.
Yeah, there's a light oak.
I smell whiskey. I smell whiskey. Well, I guess you can smell you can smell the barrel a little bit.
Yeah, and I get like some dark fruit, maybe a little bit of dark fruits in there.
What's a dark fruit?
Like a blueberry, blackberry. Blackberry's the darkest fruit.
Okay.
Like
so if it was a banana, banana is what?
It's a lighter fruit.
Yeah,
it's a lighter fruit taste. Yeah, it's a lighter fruit smell. Right. You would smell banana really, really strong if it was banana. Banana has a strong smell to it.
I smell it. I almost smell like I smell a little bit of caramel. But it's not, I smell it with almost every bourbon. It's like I get that caramel smell. Let me see what it tastes like.
Yep.
It's good. I mean,
yeah, it's a good pour. It is a good pour.
It's a nice pour, but
when you start thinking about your budget, right, and you start thinking, I've only got $200. Are you gonna go for one bottle of Stagg, or are you gonna buy a bunch of
I ain't gonna say that.
Lower bottles?
And some of that depends on what you have already. If you somebody got a big collection, you go get a Stagg. But if you somebody just starting out, I would pass on this until I built Me personally, I would build my collection up first before I run out to spend $150 on this.
That's an excellent point.
But that's just me.
So I actually agree with you on that. I would not. This is not a starter bottle, right?
No.
This is not. This is not. Hey, I'm starting my bourbon collection. Let me go right to the Stagg right now, and that is because of the chase, right? It's not. The chase is what's making it, is what's putting it up in that higher price point.
That's it.
Right. The chase is what's putting it up in that higher price point.
And honestly, I don't know. I'm a drinker. So if I go buy a $200 bottle, that almost feels wasteful to me. Because then you buy a $200 bottle, that's going to make you feel guilty for drinking it. And that's never going to be me. If I buy a bottle, I'll be damned if I'm not going to drink that bottle. So I don't think I'll ever have a huge collection because I go through my bottles.
Yeah, I think it depends. It depends on how you on how you build your collection, right? Every now and then you're gonna treat yourself, and then you have a bunch of your other lower price bottles that you consistently drink and you consistently sip on. But then you have a few of the higher price bottles that you kind of treat yourself to, and every now and then you treat yourself to a sip of it.
Yeah, I guess I hear you. We got some other stuff back here. I would like to test this against a budget bourbon and see if there's a bigger difference.
So let's do a blind, and we'll do a blind of the Stagg.
Let's do benchmark
versus benchmark.
Let's do benchmark. 2 Buffalo Trace products, probably the same low rye mash bill. And benchmark is 125 proof, just like this 126. Mm-hmm. Let's do the benchmark.
Let's do benchmark.
And I bet you that the benchmark is better. I bet you the benchmark. I bet you the benchmark full proof is better than this.
What are we betting? How much you get? I bet you $150.
All right. If I'm wrong, I get to keep your bottle of Stagg. How about that? So if I'm wrong, I keep your bottle of Stagg.
So let's blind it up. We're gonna go ahead and blind it up. All right. So here we are. We're gonna do our blinds.
You gonna do a blind, huh? So we got 3 bourbons right here. I think 2 of these are better than the Stagg, but we're gonna see. We got this. We got a Sagamore High Rye. That's a new bottle. It's a Merlin exclusive. It's a great bottle. We got Benchmark Full Proof, another Buffalo Trace product. You got the Stagg. Stagg is 125 proof. Full proof. Benchmark is 125 proof, and the Sagamore is only 118 proof. So we're gonna go left to right.
Yep, so we're going left to right. This is number 1.
I'm just gonna call it left. I ain't gonna call it number 1. I'll do the left one. Hold on.
All right, I already know which one this one is.
You already know which one it is?
Yeah, I think I already know which one this one is.
Are you gonna smell all of them, or you just gonna smell and taste it?
I'm gonna smell and taste. Yep. Definitely know which one that is.
You think you know which one that one is?
Yep. Most definitely.
I will say, usually I don't do good with nose and stuff. But on the nose,
still really good on the nose.
I think this third one has the best nose.
All right. Number 2.
All right, let me try the first one. I'm behind you. Hold on.
Okay.
Pretty good. Smooth. I don't taste no burn. I really don't taste no burn on it.
Yep. It's not a lot of burn.
It's good. Good legs on the glass. I don't know how you do. I gotta rinse my palate off.
I think my palate's good.
You get a lot of stuff on your palate, but I don't know what you be having on your palate, but so I think you probably immune. Let me see.
So on to number 2. I love the smell of number 2. Number 2 is that.
You like the smell of number 2 better than number 1?
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I don't know.
I love the smell of number 2. Number 2 number 2 smells a little bit lighter than number 1.
It's different. It's definitely different than number one.
Yeah.
You never can say all bourbons taste the same. It's definitely different.
Yeah, it definitely is different, but
It's got a little aftertaste.
Yep, it has a little aftertaste. It doesn't give me as much like peppery as number one did at the end at the finish.
That's my thing. My thing, it seems like it's a little more, I don't know. It seems a little more peppery. Let me see. I don't want to go back and taste one yet. I'm going to taste two. I'm going to do another sip on two. I'm going to go through all three, then we go back through.
Yeah, number two is a little bit lighter to me. The number one was. Number three, that's a different smell.
Let's see. Best nose of all the three.
I don't know. I like number two's nose better.
Yeah. You're a whore for number two.
So you think you know what number two is already, huh?
No, I don't. I have no idea what none of these are. They all smell like bourbon to me.
I think I know. I think I know what each one of these is.
Yeah, you think a lot of shit, but
yeah, we'll see.
Let's see.
That one has a little bit of spice to it.
I think it's the sweetest one though.
Really?
Maybe it's me. I think it may be the best one.
Yeah, I think I know what the answers are.
Why are you trying to figure out the answers? Just drink the shit. Stop trying to figure out the answers. Why are you trying to figure out the answers?
I know the answer.
Just tell me which one you think is better.
I'm going with number two.
Well, tell me. All right. Before you tell me which one is better, which one? I'm gonna go through them again, and then you tell me what's the last one. What's the last place one?
The last.
So go through them again and start from three.
So I'm gonna preface this by saying they were all pretty good, and I would drink them.
Oh, they're all pretty good.
They're all pretty good.
Nothing is bad.
Number three would be my least favorite right now.
Number three?
Number three would be my least favorite.
All right, go through it again. Hold on.
Now I'm getting a different smell from number two.
You said three is your least favorite?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, number two.
When you go back, it's different.
Number two has this like that dark berry.
Everything here in these dark ass berries.
Number two is interesting. Number two. Let's see.
All right. What's my last one? Fuck, this shit is hard. Cause they all taste so similar. They similar, but different. That's hard to explain.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard to explain.
And what I was so sure of at the beginning, I'm now not so sure of it.
So what did you think number one was?
Number one, I thought was Sagamore.
You think number one is Sagamore?
Yep, I thought number one was Sagamore.
And I'm starting to think that might be my favorite one of the three.
What's your least favorite one? So
I'm thinking two.
I've called out three as my least favorite. And I think it's, in my order, two and one are so close. I think it's 2, 1, 3.
I don't know.
This will be interesting because I really think number two is the Stagg. I really think number two is the Stagg, so it would be surprising to me.
Two is my least favorite.
Okay.
Second place for me would be 3. Let's back it. Least favorite, second place, and this is my favorite one.
All right, so I am at 2, 1, 3. All right.
So what's your favorite?
2 is my favorite.
That's your number one. That's your number one.
Yeah, so 2 is my favorite, not by much, but it just narrowly beats out number one. And I think it's because 2 is, and I'm going to use a word that I know bourbon nights are going to kill me for.
Don't say smooth. Don't say it. God damn it, don't say it. Ain't no such thing as smooth.
It tastes a little bit smoother. Yeah.
There ain't no such thing as smooth when you're drinking whiskey. God damn it. Hold on. I didn't want to get her.
So I'm at 2, 1, 3.
number one just got this sweet. I'm a big fan of the sweeter bourbons, and number one has got this sweetness to it that I love. Something about number two, it has an aftertaste to it. It's something about the aftertaste that just kind of puts me off. It's not nasty. It just it puts me off a little bit.
Number two, it does have a little bit more of an aftertaste.
But it's something you like though.
I'm going to 3. I think the initial taste is what I like, but now that I've got all 3 on my beak,
on your beak?
Yeah. It's like, gentlemen.
Wait a minute, get that shit off your beak. I don't want you to have nothing on your beak. All right.
Yeah. I think I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with 2, 1, 3.
All right, let's see what it is.
All right,
pull it out.
So let's see what the results are. Wow. So number 1 is the Stagg.
Wow. That's my favorite one.
Number 2 is the Sagamore.
Wow, that's my least favorite.
And number 3 is the Benchmark.
Wow.
Yep, number 3 is the Benchmark, which is crazy to me.
So your favorite was what?
The Sagamore. The Sagamore.
And all this, my favorite was the Stagg.
Yeah. And I'm dumbfounded by that because I just knew that I love Sagamore.
So what was your last place?
The Benchmark.
And Benchmark was my second place.
Yeah. The Benchmark was my last place. For me. That is amazing. That is amazing that...
It kind of makes it, because I'm a proof hound, and by this being last place, and this is 118, everything else is 125, 126 proof, this 118. Maybe that's why the Stagg falls off for me.
Yeah, that's crazy to me, because I could have swore from that first taste that number 1 was the Sagamore. I just knew that number 1 was the Sagamore.
All right, well, let's think about it. We started this whole thing was, the whole theme of this video is the taste worth the chase. So let's think about this. You paid $150 for this. Mm-hmm. And it came in what for you?
It came in second, yep.
To Sagamore.
Yep.
Sagamore is how much?
This is a $50 bottle. Yeah.
This is a $50 bottle. Against $150 on the secondary market.
Yep, on the secondary market, right? So
that's all. It's not too often you're gonna walk in the store and find Stagg for $65, $70.
Yeah, that might be true. But I'm glad that I bought this for $150. Would I buy it again for $150? Probably, just to stock it on my shelf. But is it something that I'm gonna pursue anymore? Probably not.
Okay,
right?
To have Stagg, I would pay the $150 for the Stagg just so I can say I have Stagg. Would I buy a bottle to back it up? No. Would I drink this and drink it through it? Yes, I would drink it and drink through it. It's not gonna be something I'm gonna collect and leave on the shelf and say you can't drink this. If it's at my house and you're at my house, drink the Stagg. It's like any other bourbon.
Yeah, I mean
even though I picked it as my number 1, and I would pay the $150 for it. But I wouldn't pay $150 for it twice. I wouldn't buy a backup.
I would. Yeah, the way people collect is different, right? And I would definitely have a backup of that.
I don't need a backup.
Once I run out of this one, I would definitely get another.
You would run out to get another one.
I would if I saw it on the shelf for $150, I would pick it up again.
And if I had it and I drank it and I ran through it, if I happened to see it again, I would buy it. But once I paid $150 once for this, I'm not paying $150 again for that bottle.
Yeah, I would.
So if I see it again for $75, I'll get it. But there are some bottles that you'll buy that you'll say, I don't want to drink this because I might not be able to get more of it. And for example, the Sagamore, the High Rye Bourbon. This is a Maryland exclusive. You can't find this anywhere else. And most stores are sold out of it now. So honestly, to me, this is just as allocated as this is. If you see this, I would back the Sag, even though it came in last for me, I would buy a backup of the Sagamore because it's going to be rarer to me. There aren't anymore.
I mean, I would absolutely buy a backup of the Sagamore. That doesn't change. It doesn't change that I would buy a backup of the Stagg too, right? So if you are, it depends on where you are in your bourbon chase, right? I would definitely buy another one of these if it was there, and I would definitely buy another one of these if it was there.
And to blow all this up, This bottle at $25 is an incredible bargain. If you can buy 4 of these, if I went in the store and I saw this, I would buy 4 of them. Benchmark 4 Proof, for some reason, is hard to find in the Baltimore, Maryland area. There's a couple of stores that have it. But if you find this bottle, buy 2 of them, buy 3 of them. This is not far off from Stagg or Sagamore. $25 bottle, you can't beat that.
So it definitely wasn't far off, but I would prefer to sip the Stagg or sip the Stagg before I had the Benchmark. I would buy it. I would drink it. It would be a drinker for me. Benchmark is pretty good, but again, even the tasting proved it to us.
Maybe it's me.
Even the tasting proved it. None of these were far off from each other, which is interesting based on the price differences. But I would still prefer Stagg, and then I would do Benchmark. I mean, Benchmark is not a bad buy. I would buy it. I would keep it on the shelf. I would share it with everyone. But the Stagg and the Stagg,
all right, I look at it like this.
My favorite taste.
Stagg is the best bottle up here. Benchmark is the best value. If I had to choose which one I'm going to buy, if I already have all 3 of these and I already know what they taste like, I'm buying Benchmark all day long. Because I can buy 4 of these for $100. And I will only get 1 bottle of Stagg.
You're saying the same thing. Right. Yeah, you're saying...
if I go in the store and I already have these and I've already tasted this, I'm buying a Benchmark.
Yeah,
I'm buying the Benchmark.
Because I know I can get Benchmark for $25 everywhere else. I don't know that I'm going to find another $150 bottle.
I see that. I got it. That makes it. Right. I get you. That makes sense.
So if you told me that I had to buy Benchmark or the Stagg for the $220, $225 that we've been seeing it for in some secondary markets, then no, I'm not going to do that. But I know that the Benchmark is going to be $25. If you're giving me a Stagg for $150 or less, then I'm going to get the Stagg over the Benchmark because I can get the Benchmark.
All right, so let me ask you this: if the market changed and this became a shelfer that you see in the store every day, and it was always there available at $80, let's say it was $85 and it was always there. Mm-hmm. Would you still buy it over the Benchmark?
I would, because I prefer the taste of the Stagg over the Benchmark.
Not according to this. Not according to you. Didn't you?
No. No.
What came in first?
First for me was the Stagg.
Okay. And then
Second was the Stagg. Third was the Benchmark.
So you're saying if all these were shelfers, you would buy the Sagamore?
Yeah. I would buy the Sagamore.
Instead of the Stagg? Instead of the Stagg. If you went to the store and these were all day regular shelfers, you would always buy the Sagamore first?
Yeah, if all things being equal, now that I know that my taste prefers the Sagamore, then I would get the Sagamore.
You get okay.
Yeah, if all things being equal, I would get the Sagamore. Okay. But if the Stagg is at a discount that you can't pass up, then I'm going to do the Stagg at the discount that you can't pass up.
I got you. Yep. I guess if they were everyday shelfers, I would buy the Stagg. But I would get 1 bottle of Stagg. But if this is at MSRP, if it was at MSRP and it was on the shelf every day at $70, and this was still $25, I might buy a bottle or 2 of the Stagg. But I'm going to buy 4 of these.
Of course, yeah.
I'm going to buy 2 or 3 of these.
Yeah, that's.
I would buy each one of these.
That's economics 101, right? You're only going to buy. You can get 4 of these for one. You can get 4 of these for one of these. So of course you would buy 4 of these, but no, yeah. I think it really this test really opened up my eyes to the Sagamore even more. Because
Sagamore doesn't miss.
I really thought
I've never had a bad.
Would be my preference. So it was good. Great video.
I've never had a bad Sagamore. I don't think they miss. But Sagamore, Benchmark, Stagg, all good bourbons. If you get a chance to buy them, buy any one of these, you can buy them. I don't think you have to chase Stagg. It's good to have, but I don't think it's worth the chase. So,
I definitely think that at the $150 price point, it's proven to be worth it to me, even more so now that I've tasted it against all of these other ones. I'm happy at that price point to get another bottle of Stagg at a lower price point, and if you got them at a lower price point, send me an email at info@charmcitybourbon.com.
Put it in the comments.
And we will, and I'll definitely purchase them. But yeah, no, this was good, and it was a good eye opener for me.
All right, I'm glad we did this. So comment a bit, like our video, subscribe to our channel. Tell us what you think in the comments. Which one of these would you buy? And Charm City Bourbon Crew, we holler at you next time. Peace.
Yep, thanks everybody. Charm City Bourbon Crew out.
I holler at you.